Hey guys, and welcome back to Grandpa's Farm on Stitzer, Wisconsin. It is now July 1st, so that means that all of our oats is ready. So we have our bits up here. Got field 28, and then the strips and the plop here at field 27. And then we got field 52 down here. So I believe what we're going to go ahead and do is we're probably going to go ahead and we'll start down here at field 52 since it is the furthest away. And to give you guys an update off of the last episode, I taught after the Soil and Conservation Board meeting, I went ahead and talked with the guys to see what they had heard around about somebody retiring in the area. And it's actually this farm right over here. He has all plot 6 here, and he also owns all of plot 3. From what everybody was saying, his wife's ready for him to retire. He's not exactly ready to retire, but his wife kind of wants to move down south where it's a little bit warmer during the winter time and enjoy going to the beaches and everything. So I do know that his auction is going to be all the land and the equipment as well. So hopefully I can give you guys a little bit of a preview here so we can kind of have a little bit of a game plan, tell you guys what pieces I'm thinking about trying to pick up, and because I kind of want to try to get all of the land there, because he also has been raising some beef cows in the past, so he has all the pasture and everything still set up to raise the beef cows, and I know he still has his cattle equipment. He hasn't sold any of that off. I just know that he is getting up there in age and his wife's ready to retire, so I know he did sell the cattle. So say there is that part of it. So but from what the neighbor said, it's kind of all older equipment. There's a few bits and pieces here and there that are somewhat newer. So he started upgrading in the mid 2000s or so and hasn't really upgraded since, other than a few here and there things. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't realize that the combine head was too wide to fit through the gate, so had to run back to the farm real quick and grab the old 1206 and the combine header cart. But yeah, I've been enjoying playing this map a good bit. So I've been putting in a good amount of work off camera too. Went ahead and cut another one of our grass fields and baled it up as well. So exactly, I left you guys off and went ahead and baled up the rest of the fields that we didn't chop. So I got it all tedded up and baled up. So I'm going to go ahead and run back down and grab the combine real quick, and I'll catch up with you guys whenever we get the combine up here. Alright guys, I got back down and grabbed the combine and bring it back up over the bank here to hook it up to the head so we can get this far field of oats done. I did go ahead and talk with Grandma about what kind of loan Grandpa still had, and she said it was about an $80,000 loan is what he had left. So she went ahead and gave me the information on the loan so I could start making the payments, and also went ahead and sold our truck off camera because Grandma gave us Grandpa's farm truck to use, so just went ahead and sold mine, helped give us a little bit extra money, and then of course monthly bills and everything came out, so guys, go ahead and run a couple headlands around the field here, and hopefully we should have some time to go back and get the truck. Make a couple headland pass and run back and get the truck. Say we are dropping a straw swath so we can have some bedding for the whole heifer barn. So I do believe our cows are going to freshen next month, I do believe. So then we can start producing some milk then. Then we'll have some more cattle to take care of. That's partially why I'm interested in the neighbor's property, is he has that beef set up, and rather than selling baby bull calves, I'd rather raise them up some, sell them, as steers, and get a little bit more out of them, hopefully. So I do know that we didn't put any fertilizer or anything on the oats, so they probably aren't going to yield the best, considering how this field also needed plowed up as well. So they're probably not going to yield quite the greatest, but it'll at least give us a little bit more income to hold us over until we can get the main harvest in and the cows start producing some milk to help cover the bills every month. Missed a little bit. Go ahead and raise the header back up real fast and get this little bit that we missed. Every little bit's going to count, so get that little bit that we missed there. And I do know from what the people were saying about the neighbor that's selling this property is, I believe they said that he has an old 7810 Deere with a loader, Ford 9600 open station, and then an 8100 or 8200 Massey. And they said he has some hay equipment, and I can't remember what model combine he has, if he has one or not. But I do know that I'm interested in his planter, if it's true that he has a 1223 Kinsey with liquid tanks on it. Because if he does have that, I am pretty interested in that. Just so we have an actual bean planter. Because I know we got rid of the Cyclone, got that Kinsey this year, but we didn't get the 1223 split row planter. So we'll just kind of have to see, because what I'm truthfully hoping for is that with our oat harvest, we can get most of the loan paid off that Grandpa had still. Hopefully get it most of the way paid off, so then we don't have the loans. So then if we need to take a loan to buy out the neighbor's property and get a good bit of the equipment that he has, this way we can have the line of credit to be able to do that with. And we haven't made a full headland pass yet, and we're 40% full, so it's not yielding the greatest, but could be worse, I guess. So, and in between episodes, I also added precision farming in to the map. MRG hasn't added his custom file for it yet to be able to use the additional fertilizers, but kind of miss having my precision farming. And I'm wondering if the precision farming, if it will actually increase the seed usage some more. Yep, looks like we're going to be about close to 50% full by the time we finish the first headland pass here, so not yielding too awfully bad, I guess. Yeah, we got 50%, so go ahead and we'll start headland pass number 2 and get the combine filled up, and then we'll go ahead and run back and grab the grain truck. So I'll catch up with you guys after we get this, after we finish the second headland pass here. Alright guys, so we're getting ready to come back down to finish up this last bit of this second headland pass here. So went ahead and checked our prices on the camera on our phone here, and they're not the greatest, but I also don't want to be holding on to this stuff all the way through December, because I'd much rather hold on to some soybeans or some corn and dry those and get a little bit better price. But I do believe that probably this winter we're going to go ahead and do some winter wheat. Just I always prefer to do wheat over oats. Just gonna have to kind of wait and see for sure. That's what I kind of like doing the wheat, because you can plant it in the fall and you ain't gotta worry about adding it in, or having to worry about getting it planted in the spring whenever you're trying to get groundwork done and everything else. So go ahead here and turn the combine threshing mechanism off and go ahead and run up over the hill real fast and go grab the grain truck, and I'll catch up with you guys whenever we get over the grain truck. Alright guys, almost caught up with the grain truck up here, so I didn't leave it run while we took everything down, so I had a chance to warm up and build up some air pressure here. So we'll go ahead and get this ran down the field, get the combine unloaded, so we can get hopefully a load or two taken into town today. So I believe what we'll probably end up doing here is get the combine unloaded and go ahead and throw the rest of this field in the time lapse for you guys. Make sure you slow down enough for a drive here. So I had to make sure we had the grain truck emptied out, because I had some wet distillers in the back of this for mixing up feed for the cattle. So I had to make sure we made enough feed to get the truck emptied out so we could have it for our oat harvest here. So go ahead and get the old truck parked up here. Shut her off and go ahead here and pull the combine on down here a little bit, and probably just back her up some here and get her unloaded, and go ahead and throw some time lapse for you guys. So I'll catch up with you here, or I'll catch up with you guys after the time lapse. Alright guys, got this field of oats all done, so probably what we'll do, we'll go ahead and get the combine unloaded, get the combine and the header cart all back up the farm and ready for the next field, and we'll probably go ahead and take the truck into town. This way she's empty and ready to go. Because from the way she looks, she's getting relatively full here, so. Give me a second here. Didn't like that angle for some reason. Must just be the way that we're unloading uphill. Get her moved to the back here a little bit. Yeah guys, we're definitely going to go ahead and take the old truck into town. She's full, so go ahead and get the head off the combine here so we can fit through the gate again. Thankfully this is the only field we need to unhook the head off the combine to get to, so get her lined up here. Get her detached real quick. Go ahead and get the combine moved up next field, so I'll catch you guys whenever we get the next field. Alright guys, went ahead and got the combine up to the new field and got the old 1206 and the header cart up there. So go ahead and see if we can get this load of oats taken up to the co-op real quick. I believe we got about 435 bushel or so off of that little field. That's not too bad. So yeah, go ahead and get this load of oats taken down the co-op, and I'll catch up to you guys whenever I get down there. Alright guys, so we just got downtown here and getting ready to pull in the co-op, so we'll have to see how much we get for this load of oats here. Go ahead and make our sharp turn here. Pull onto the scales. About 20,000 pounds, so 19,280. So go ahead and go up and get dumped, and we'll see how much we get for sure. Go up here. Believe we gotta turn into here. Yep. Okay. Pulling into here. Yeah, about $2,500 for that load, so not awfully bad. Not as great as it could be, but without us having enough storage to be able to hold the oats till we can get a higher price, about the best we can really take for now. So I'm sure we could hold on to them for a couple months and make a little bit more, but run back across scales here. Alright. We'll see how much we weigh real quick. 11,759. So we had about 7,500, 8,000 pounds or so. Alright. So I'll go ahead and get the truck taken back up the farm, and I'll catch up with you guys whenever we get up there. Alright guys, just got the truck brought back up to the little field here. So I did hear some noises going on in the combine while I was running that last field. So I think we need to go down, grab a bearing for the clean grain auger here from the dealership. Didn't think about it while we were just in town dropping off them Oats. So we'll go ahead and run down here to the old pickup truck real quick. Go ahead and get out and pick up the parts and see what they have on their used lot. So I'll catch up with you guys whenever I get down there. Alright guys, just got down to the old Prairie State dealer down here, so go inside and grab our part we need for the combine, and then I guess I'll show you guys around what the dealership has in stock. So give me a couple minutes here. Yay, how you doing? Alright guys, got the part we needed for the combine, so go ahead and throw it in the truck real quick and I'll show you guys around what they got here. So got themselves a brand new X9 1100 that they're proudly displaying out here in front of the dealership. A little bit too big of a combine for what we're needing for right now. And I guess this side, from the way it looks, must be their used side. Then that down there must be their new. So the way it looks, they got 9750 with a Mauer grain extension. Don't look like it's in too bad of a shape. Don't look like it'd be too bad of a combine, possibly looking at upgrading into in the future. Got an old Massey, what is this? Oh, a 9690. Looking to see if it's unlocked here real quick. Yeah, it's unlocked. Pretty clean on the inside. I don't know, it would be mid 2000s, early 2010s combine. About the same as that one. Crap. Just look here. I have that one. And we got an old 595R Lexion on tracks. Had to see. Still wanting me to get in that one, I guess. Well, Lexion one don't look bad either. Must just be storing the head somewhere else out of the rain. They got themselves a split row planter, but without liquid. Don't seem like it's too bad. Got an older MX240 Magnum here. Somebody's put a little bit of money into this. Red leather seat. Hell, they even left their Precision and Kinsey monitors in here. Even tinted the windows. Oh, it could be too bad. Well, this is a fairly new one. This one's a what? 685D Challenger. Pretty well kept on the inside, to say the very least. Then what little 575D? Well, it gets too bad a shape either. This one wouldn't be bad to possibly look into upgrading into at some point either. A newer, but smaller 225 Magnum. See what the inside of this one looks like. This one don't look too bad in here either. Pretty well kept. Then a 7830. Don't look like it's in too bad a shape either. So it looks like somebody had replaced the stack on that 240 down there. Man, big boy here. Not sure if this one's unlocked or not yet. Nope, this one's not unlocked. Piece of tillage equipment. And yep, this is the new section that we're definitely not going to be able to afford for a while, if at all. That light just looks weird. Makes it look like having a smiley face going off of it. Got ourselves an 8RX 340, an 8RT 410, just an 8R 410, another 8R 410, and an 8R 370. And there you go, yeah, it sells a 7R 290. It's Gen 2. Then a little 6135R. So, yeah, guys, I think I'll go ahead and get the video done here. I believe what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and probably knock out the rest of the oats, or at least a couple more fields for sure today, and then probably get some baling done tomorrow. Have to see how long it takes to get this bearing put in the combine, and hopefully it don't crash and burn, hopefully. So yeah, guys, I'll go ahead and catch up with you tomorrow, hopefully, as long as everything goes fine, and I'll talk to you later.